Welcome to some more Total War Saga Troy gameplay, and today we are reacting to the Odysseus trailer. A very interesting character in the series, but most of this video is actually going to be about the siege of Troy itself, which I find to be interesting. We're going to watch the trailer, and it turns out there's 3 different ways how to actually approach or take the settlement. 3 different ways. I have talked about these before, but we'll see what the trailer has to say about them.
Odysseus, there is only one response to Queen Helen's abduction, and that is war.
Brilliant music in this.
You can rewrite the events of one of the greatest conflicts ever told, the Trojan War.
So what we're... Oh, actually, I want to rewind it a bit here, because what we're seeing here is multi-layered walls. Yeah, that is multi-layered walls, even though there's only one gate at the front and no gates on the other walls, which most people would have wanted. Multi-layer walls is a very good sign, and I'm happy to see this. It looks like there's a 3rd layer up here as well, before you actually get to the plaza. That's a good sign. Also, yes, Odysseus here. Looks very good, and got a bow, which does look kind of good. Yeah. It looks good, that's all I wanted to say there. Let's get a bit more of a zoomed in version of him.
The Trojan War. As Odysseus,
there we go.
The legendary city of Troy in
looking beautiful.
Ingenious and equally devastating ways, all based around prominent theories from throughout the ages.
Alright, so by the looks of things there, it looks like there's other ways in. Like it can go around some other walls. Maybe, I don't know, it's difficult to tell.
What the iconic Trojan Horse really resembled.
The walls of this city may appear to be mighty, but no defenses are impregnable.
So it does have siege towers and it does have ladders. We saw the ladders before, but these are like Trojan horses, but as siege towers, which I think is interesting. Historically, whether they did exist at the time or not, people are a bit unsure. Battery rams and ladders certainly did, but siege towers is a bit... Some people think they did, some people think they didn't. I would lean towards didn't, but yeah, they're in Troy, and I can understand why. Some beautiful archer gameplay. They make it to the walls, and they are like horse looking as well, which I like. Yeah, that's one of the open gates. Although you will be fighting uphill, so it still will be really tough to take. And that's a plaza there, the top.
The enemy are unaware of your presence.
I'm guessing, yep, those towers are actually shooting out as well, so 3 layers of wall until you get to the plaza, and these are of course the capture points for the towers, as we are used to now in Total War. We're used to all that.
The enemy are unaware of your presence.
Gift of the Greeks.
Once the attack begins.
Sneak troops into the city in a vast, horse-headed vessel fit for the gods. Under the cloak of darkness, use guerrilla tactics to sabotage the unbreachable city gates, leaving the Trojan warriors defenseless, allowing the Achaean soldiers to begin razing the city to the ground.
That does make me very excited. I'm happy about that. It does really sound like there's a mini stealth mission built into Troy itself, which does sound good. I did call that as being a possibility like about 4 or 5 months ago now, so I'm happy they said that. Yeah, guerrilla tactics to try and open the gates. Interesting. I actually want to watch this again because it looks so good. First of all, we got the Horse of Troy itself. Yeah, this is going to be my favourite method, I think. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works. And the Horse of Troy. Not what I expected at all, but in a way, it does actually look really good. It looks accurate. Now that I think about it, I can actually see this being the most likely option. More like a boat. Does make sense. So yeah, they run through. Not being that sneaky, they're screaming quite loud. Those look like unique units there. I don't know. Maybe. I haven't seen those units before.
Leaving the Trojan warriors defenseless, allowing the Achaean soldiers begin razing the city to the ground.
That looks good. And the third one, Wrath of Poseidon.
Cannot stand against nature's might in a
Yeah.
land ravaged by earthquakes.
So what they said is, hold on, let's get the perfect split. There we go. Maybe a bit more. Come on, let's get it perfect. Yeah, so the third one is an earthquake can strike the settlement, and if you happen to have an army there nearby at the time when the earthquake strikes, then, you know, it's easy pickings for you, an easy walk into the settlement, which I thought, that's interesting. Yeah, I am looking forwards to that. Could be a bit unlucky if you're playing as a Trojan faction though, getting hit by an earthquake at the wrong time. But it's done to be an interesting mechanic, and it does, you know, make it a little bit more unique, spice it up a little bit more, which I'm happy to see. Although this does look like a little bit too much damage. I don't know, like, imagine actually being a Trojan and getting hit by these earthquakes on a regular basis. Well, not too regular, but regular enough. Would you even bother rebuilding the walls? I don't know, it does look like a little bit too much damage, but, you know, this is just a trailer. I also like how they changed the colour as well. Yeah, storm clouds as well, I like that. Just little things like that.
War that would define the ages. Experience the legend of Troy this summer.
Victory will make you immortal.
I loved it, I love that. We'll play it through it one more time as the talk. That looks good, so that's the Odysseus trailer. We didn't actually see much of Odysseus in that, I don't think, but from what we did see, he is looking good in my opinion, and I am very excited about the 3 different ways to actually battle at Troy. That does really excite me. I hope you're excited too. There's of course, you know, there's some concerns I do of course have. I brought those up as well, trying to keep it as non-biased as possible. Yeah, there is some concerns, but overall, this is actually the best yet. Like, this is the most positivity I've had for the game with the least amount of concern, which is a good sign. I'm looking forward to this quite a lot now, especially with the Siege of Troy, trying the different ways to attack it. Could certainly be quite interesting, but yeah. Anyway, I've been MELKOR. I do hope you enjoyed. Please do subscribe if you want to see more Total War Troy content or any other title. And please do share with anyone you think may be interested. It really helps me out. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. But for now, goodbye.